A sunny morning questions and answers. Question 1. Do you think Laura was a regular visitor to the park? What makes you think so? Answer. Yes. Donna Laura was a regular visitor to the park. As soon as she enters the park, she says that she is happy to be there that morning. She says that she had feared that her seat would be occupied. Question 2. Why are Don Gonzalo and Laura annoyed with each other? Answer. Donna Laura is annoyed with Don Gonzalo because despite her warning, he scares away the birds which were feeding on her crumbs in the park. Don Gonzalo is annoyed because she is complaining about some birds which were feeding in a public park. Question 3. Donna Laura reads without her glasses as A. She has keen eyesight. B. She wants to impress Gonzalo. C. She knows every word by heart. Answer. A. She has keen eyesight. Question 4. Gonzalo and Laura keep up the humorous conversation because of they A. Have nothing else to. B. Enjoy being with each other. C. Have the same temperament. Answer. C. Have the same temperament. Question 5. Laura and Gonzalo's friendly conversation begins with A. Gonzalo reading the poems. B. Laura's witty remarks. C. A pinch of snuff. Answer. B. Laura's witty remarks. Question 6. Do you think Laura is an effective narrator? Answer. Yes, Laura is an effective narrator. Question 7. Gonzalo does not reveal his identity because A. He no longer loves her. B. His appearance has changed. C. He looks grotesque and old. Answer. C. He looks grotesque and old. A sunny morning comprehension 2. Question 1. Precisely at what point of time do you think Laura and Gonzalo begin to recognize each other? Answer. When they reveal their places and secrets, they begin to recognize each other. When Gonzalo tells her he is from Valencia, and when Laura tells him that she had memories of Villa Maricela, they recognize. Question 2. What were the circumstances that led Gonzalo to flee Aravaca? Answer. Gonzalo was in love with Laura, and one night when he had gone to wait below her window to hear her sing, the merchant who was supposed to marry Laura came there unexpectedly and insulted Gonzalo. In the ensuing duel, the merchant was badly wounded. Fearing the consequences, Gonzalo had to run away from Valencia Aravaca. Question 3. Did Laura and Gonzalo pine for each other after they were separated by circumstances? Who is more passionate? Do they react to each other now? Answer. Through the conversation, they learned that they were lovers, but they pretend as if they did not know each other. But their love in their hearts is true and not hidden. As Laura leaves the park with hopes to meet him again, he also remembers the rose garden. Their imaginations keep alive their past love. Laura is more passionate of the two. Question 4. What makes Donna Laura conclude that Don Gonzalo is an ill-natured man? Answer. He's walked into the midst of pigeons while Laura was feeding them, and when she questions, he replies that he did not care for the birds and asks her how dare she talk to him. These rude actions of Gonzalo made Laura conclude that he was an ill-natured man. Question 5. Laura and Gonzalo create stories about themselves so that they can A. Fool each other. B. Forget the past. C. Conceal their emotions. Answer. A. Fool each other. A sunny morning comprehension 3. Question 1. Trace how the irony is built in the play. Did you guess the characters' past even before they did so? Answer. Donna Laura and Don Gonzalo were deeply in love when they were young. They used to meet each other regularly in the night under the window of Laura's villa called Maricela near Valencia. Unfortunately, Laura's parents decide to marry her to a merchant. And one night when Gonzalo goes to meet Laura, the merchant comes there unexpectedly and blames and humiliates Gonzalo. A fight ensues between the merchant and Gonzalo, and the merchant gets badly wounded. Gonzalo runs away to Africa. Gonzalo writes many letters to Laura, but he never gets any reply. Then he realizes that he had lost her love. But she was waiting for Gonzalo's return, and she did not get to read his letters because her parents had intercepted and destroyed them. She waited for Gonzalo to return in vain and after 2 years married the merchant. After many years, they meet in their old age in a park at Madrid. Gonzalo was suffering from gout and his eyesight was poor. They have been coming to the same park without running into each other. One day Gonzalo disturbs Laura while she was feeding pigeons. Once they get to talking with each other, they realize their true identities but refrain from revealing to each other. In this way, it is ironic that even though they are eager to meet each other, they pretend to be somebody else and do not disclose. They are happy with the sweet memories only. We the readers could guess. Question 2. Why do Dona Laura and Don Gonzalo spin fictitious stories about themselves? Answer. Dona Laura and Don Gonzalo spin fictitious stories because they think that it was not a good idea to reveal their identities at old age. Moreover, Dona Laura married subsequently and Gonzalo was suffering from gout. Thinking all these, they decided to hide their feelings for each other and wanted to spend their remaining life with the sweet memories of the past. Question 3. Bring out the feelings of Laura and Gonzalo as they leave the park. Is it different from what they felt about each other at the beginning of the play? Answer. Laura and Gonzalo both are witty and intelligent. During their conversation, they identify each other but hide their true identities by telling fictitious stories. Their love story is excellent as Laura feels that she may die before Gonzalo and he should decorate her funeral, and Gonzalo certainly knows she was Laura. They prefer to live in the past sweet memories rather than the present reality. In the beginning, they were resenting each other, but by the time their play ends, they know their true identities and love again blossoms. Question 4. What do you think would have happened if they had revealed their identities? Do you think they know who they are towards the end of the play? Answer. If they would have revealed the identities, they would have missed the surprise, curiosity, and interest in each other. Both of them were not happy with the way they were looking at their old ages and felt that the other person may be put off seeing them like that. So they prefer to keep their sweet memories alive and conceal the bitter truth of old age. Of course, they knew the other's identity. Question 5. Do you think a blend of romance and comedy justifies the title of the play, A Sunny Morning? Answer. A sunny morning is a pun phrase as it blends both romance and comedy because a sunny morning is mixed with chill and heat. If we stand in shadow, we feel the chill, and if we stand in sun, it scorches. Chill refers to comedy, and hot sun refers to the romance of the lovers' past memories. A sunny morning. Additional questions and answers. Question 1. Who is the maid of Dona Laura? Answer. Petra is the maid of Dona Laura. Question 2. Who was sitting on the bench of Gonzalo? Answer. 3 priests. Question 3. Who was the servant of Gonzalo? Answer. Juanito. Question 4. What was the daily habit of Laura in the park? Answer. Feeding the pigeons. A sunny morning summary in English. Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Quinter. A Sunny Morning is a comic play by the Quinter brothers. The play consists of 2 stories. It begins in the park where the hero and heroine, Gonzalo and Laura, meet and are old already. They had met long back in their youth, and that is revealed by flashbacks during the conversation between them. They both have the habit of visiting the park, and one day they meet accidentally in the park. Laura feeds pigeons regularly with breadcrumbs and watches them. On the other hand, Gonzalo sits on a park bench reading poetries of his favorite poets. Both of them have servants to look after them as they are old. One day, while Laura was feeding the pigeons and watching them feed, Gonzalo, finding his favorite park bench being occupied by three priests, unwillingly comes and sits by the side of Laura. Deliberately, he comments on her feeding. Arid starts reading his fond poems. After a while, he tells Laura that he belonged to Valencia, a city in Spain. Laura is surprised and tells that she too had spent her youth there in a villa called Maricela. Gonzalo asks Laura whether she remembered a beautiful young lady there by name Laura. She lies to him that she was a close friend of Laura. They share the story of Laura's friend and Gonzalo's cousin, which was really their own love story. Laura tells that her friend waited for her lover for many years and later was married forcibly to a merchant. Gonzalo replies that his cousin left Madrid and joined the army and met with a glorious death in the battlefield, so both did not reveal their true identities and left the park with the hope of meeting there regularly.